guys, it's Carl Rule, and I'm making this video for Salvage because I get tired of a bunch of blueberries coming in and they don't know how to play the game, so making this to hopefully help them out. So the first thing you need to know is about points. For each person that is in the circle when the point is captured, each person will get 100 points. If you're not in the circle, you don't get any points. When you hold on to the relic for 45 seconds, at the end, every player will get 200 points for a total of 600. So if everyone's in the circle and you cap the point, you'll get a total of 900 points. Now if at any time a player disables the probe, the other team will get 450 points. So it's important to get as many people in the circle as you can,
probe is out.
And then hold
Keep
it.
them away.
Now in this clip right here, we're gonna arm the probe, and then I'm gonna get off the point right away. A lot of players will arm the probe and then they'll stand right there in the circle, and then that's just too easy to get grenaded. So I'm gonna arm and then I'm gonna get off, and I'm gonna get a good position, and then I'm just gonna wait for other players to show up. Right here I'm gonna get the revive. The other player denied me the revive, which was also a big no-no. You want to let me revive you so that you're gonna be next to the probe when you come back. Otherwise you're gonna spawn across the map and then you're gonna have to run all the way back. So I'm pretty much just going to walk people through a couple of clips that I've compiled together.
Salvage
and then,
completed.
Hopefully that can explain some of the things. After that, we cap the probe. Everybody gets 600 points. We're quickly in the lead. And then I'm going to try to get out of there because the other team knows where we are because we've been there for the last 45 seconds. And right there, I don't go for the revives because if you can't get the revive without getting killed, just run away. If you can get the revive and stay alive, then by all means go ahead and get it, but it's not worth giving the other team 100 points just to risk getting 50 points. Here I'm trying to clear the area around before the other team gets there. The other guy on my team started arming right away, so I mean I have to help him arm to get the 100 points, because there's nothing I can do to get him off. Another important thing is you're going to want to have a mic. That's very important. If you don't have one, just try not to do anything stupid like arming the point all by yourself. You're going to want to wait until teammates are around. I see a lot of players will lose the game just because they'll arm the point all by themselves and while their other two teammates are dead, and that's just too easy. Now right here, heavy comes up while we've armed it. The initial reaction is you'll want to go run and get heavy, but you'll see right here I actually wait back because I know it's just too easy to come and disable the probe while we're running to get heavy. And then sure enough, a player comes out trying to disable the probe. Now in this clip I actually spawned in and this team was already up by 2,000 points. So when you're down by 2,000 points or more, you're going to want to start trying to cap probes even if you know you're going to lose, because it's too hard to make up that ground just by getting kills and disables.
Probe is out. Keep them away.
Right there, they cap the probe and I stay off to watch that door. And now like I said about getting off the point, you'll see a Nova Bomb comes in on the point, a second Nova Bomb comes in on the point. And right now I'm in a really good position on this map because I have good cover, I have good sight, but I can block any lines of sight that I need to. See, this guy tries to come in and get the sneaky disable. Now you never want to get too far away from the probe, because then it can be really hard to disable. They'll disable it before you even know what's going on. On this, you basically want to hang around the probe. It's not a bad idea sometimes to send one person out to kind of delay the other team from getting closer, but I don't have any contact with these guys, so. And then here, got off the point, you'll see a third super, but I'm in a strong enough position that he can't really super me with that tight strike. So again, clean up the area and then leave. Right here I slide in to get the 100 points because they had already started capping, but then again I'm going to back up, get a good position where I can still see the probe, but where I can't easily be shotgunned or sniped. And then I'm just going to wait. I get that guy, and then I see that guy disabling, so I'm quickly going to line up my shot to get him. This team, we actually had, even though they were two randoms, we had some good chemistry going on. They were reviving each other. They were getting in good positions. They weren't just farming the pro ball by themselves. So, I mean, that's what you want. Try to do everything as a team. You're going to want to move together. It's really hard to go, it's almost impossible to go 1v3 trying to get it disabled by yourself. So try to wait up for your teammates or do something. Just don't be the guy who hangs in the back trying to snipe everything, because you're not going to help be able to get the disable if you're all the way in the back. Now another strategy is the disable strategy, and right here I'm working with two teammates and we actually let them arm it so that we can quickly run in and disarm it. Now they shouldn't have armed it because it's heavy round and we're the only ones who got heavy, but they armed it anyway. So it's just a simple map. I run in there and disable while the other team's running for their lives. Again, heavy round, that guy didn't get off the point, that was an easy kill. I'm going to actually crouch down and get the disable real quick. Get myself off the radar. And on this one, this team left this guy all by himself because heavy came up. So I swoop in, I get the disable, there's only one guy there. I don't get any heavy, but you know, we got 450 points, so it's okay. Now at this point, they start arming. This is what you don't want to do. They start arming when heavy's coming up. You never want to arm when heavy's coming up because it's just too easy to get killed, and I have to grab the heavy and not wait for them, otherwise that would have been me. So I grab the heavy and then I try to move over to defend as best as I can, but it's a 1v1 right there with rockets and we trade. And then the other two team members just, I mean, they were trying, but they just weren't aggressive enough and they just really didn't know what was going on in the game mode. This is what kind of motivated me to make this video.
They shut you down.
You see, the other team easily gets a disable. I'm not going to blindly rush in there. Again, you'll see the disable strategy right here. I let them arm it so that I can come in and get it. I try to do the disable strategy against evenly matched teams because it's, well, if you can get two other people to push with you, it's a lot easier sometimes to get just the 4-second disable than it is to hold on to a point for an entire 45 seconds. Against a really good team, I mean, that's really hard. So, another thing is when you're going for the disable, you'll want to not be so predictable. I know they know I'm there, that guy just died there, so I'm going to feint there and then I'm going to go around and try to come in from behind. Now I also have my super, and you're generally going to want to always save your super until you're defending a point or attacking a point. So right here, I pop my super, I come in, I get that guy who actually has rockets and doesn't know what's going on. I take out the 3 and I get the disable. And I notice I go straight for the disable. I don't dance around or anything like that. And because I went straight for the disable, I'm able to get the disable before this guy comes back to life and kills us all.
Guardian, stop it.
Now here I slide under so I don't get in that sniper's way. And then a lot of players will get tunnel vision when they're trying to do a disable, so they'll just run straight towards the point. But here I'm looking at this guy, I'm trying to get him off, clear the area around it before I can get the disable. I get a lucky melee there before he's able to Nova Bomb, slide in, get the disable. And then after you get a disable, you don't want to just stand around like an idiot or run away. I'm actually going to try to get some kills because I know they're probably coming this way because they know we're all here. So I'll hang around in between relics in good position. This is a pretty strong position as long as you know where they're coming from. So here I'm just going to farm some kills in between relics because I mean you're still getting points for kills. It's not 450 or 900 if you can hold on to the relic, but I mean the kills will probably, towards the end, it'll actually make up most of your points. There's one strategy, if you're going up against a really good team and you find you can't cap and you can't disable, just kind of camp the relic area and pick them off as they're trying to arm the relic or just get in good positions so that it just becomes like a team deathmatch. I've won games before where we don't arm anything. There I actually get some tunnel vision, I don't see that guy at all, he snipes me. Or he shoots me with Thorn, of course. Pretty much a sniper. But right here, my teammate gets me up, I go in, and then I know that guy's distracting them, so I'm going to run in and get this disable right away. I try to get away, but then I get the botched reload. Here, this other team had this guy on the team. I don't know what he's doing here. I didn't even realize he was still on the point until I see it gets capped. I thought it was some type of glitch. And then you'll see I get up here and there he is just crouching, looking the opposite way. And I get grenaded off the point, but I'm able to get that disable, so I don't know what that guy was doing. Here is a big you gotta pay attention to the clock for the disable. Like, there's 5 seconds left, and this Blade Dancer is going for the revive, and then he just runs away and dances off his Blade Dance, and I couldn't get the disable in time. Another thing is, don't deny revives. Right here, we were pretty evenly matched with these guys. I'm trying to get this guy up so I can get a shield, he'll get a shield, and then we can push. And the other guy's pinching from the outside. That guy denies the revive, the other guy dies out there, and then I die because I'm looking into the sun trying to get the revive. Here's a good example of teamwork. I'm playing with two guys who are reviving each other, and we're not denying revives. And you'll notice, because of that, the point is underneath us, and we're staying around the point the whole time because we are reviving each other. I mean, after a while, if your revive gets up to like 20 seconds, you'll want to revive, but just do it at the right moment. Don't do it in the middle of right here or something like that. And again, I don't get off the point. My teammate's actually going to get the revive on me while Heavy is up. Or Heavy is coming up pretty soon. So I let them know that, hey, just go ahead and go after the Heavy, and I'll stand back, I'll snipe their Heavy, and I'll watch that point. That's actually a really strong point. If you get a chance to cap that one on this map, go ahead and cap it. It's pretty easy to defend. Here, I see the guy on radar. I throw my grenade because we know he's going for the point. Sure enough, he just sits there on the point the whole time. And then he just sits there on the point. I don't know what he's doing. And I get the easy throwing knife kill. So everybody, my name was Carl Rule. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful in some way. I don't know if I'll make any videos in the future, but hopefully you guys like this one. Thank you.